welcome to the live stream. It's going to be on the channel afterwards. I don't plan on ever deleting a live stream. So this is going to be the Dirt Dumb Podcast, episode number 3, more than likely. I think that's what number we're on. Could be wrong. It's just me and Matt this time.
Number.
Yeah, whatever number we're on. We're just going to think of some random shit to talk about. Hopefully it's entertaining. And, yeah. So...
Episode whatever the fuck.
Episode 24! No. Almost episode 24 if we kept going with it, but...
Robin Williams on 9/11.
Robin Williams on 9/11! You guys are awful. Or did he say you guys are terrible? What was it again?
I'm terrible.
I need to watch Ted. I've never actually watched it. I've always wanted to. I think I might have watched a little bit of it with my sister and Christian at one point, but... I don't know. Well, yeah, maybe a little bit of it. I think I got to the part where he was at the campfire and pulled out the shotgun and the cowboy hat and busted his nose off. That sounds wrong, to bust your nose off, but... Hello and welcome to Bust Your Nose Off! For only $2.99, you can get a busted nose. Where are you at? Talk, damn it. This is going to be the world's quietest podcast.
You're not saying anything either there.
Yeah, I know. I was expecting you to say something. This shit's difficult, man. The only thing I can start talking about is when I busted my head open in kindergarten. Is that a fun story?
I mean, I can tell you the story about whenever I busted my head open while playing fucking bowling.
Sure. I haven't ever heard of it, I think.
Actually, I don't. Actually, it wasn't while bowling, but it was while at the bowling alley.
Go for it.
So, if you were to think of the, and I mean the absolute, if you had to think of,
if you wish, would you wish, when you wish, when you wish.
If you had to think of one...
Try me, bitch!
One drink that you knew for sure, no matter how much you drank, it would not make you remotely, like, almost act remotely drunk. You would think water, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You would think water wouldn't get you drunk at all.
Drinking too much water can waterlog your brain.
Which means makes you basically get water drunk.
Basically. Your brain basically becomes so saturated it doesn't know what to do with it. Like, your body becomes so saturated, it doesn't know what to do with it, and so it stores it in the brain, or it... You basically, I think it stores it in the brain cavity or something like that. Or something like that.
Yeah. We are not medical professionals.
And so you, drown your brain for the most part. Until you basically act fucking drunk. And well,
somebody give me some goddamn water. I want to get drunk. No, I'm joking.
I was out bowling with I was out bowling with some friends. And we got thirsty, so we just got we got a couple pitchers of water. And I was the one that drank the most of it. And after we were done bowling, everyone was kind of getting ready to leave.
Just tell me you didn't pop like a watermelon whenever you hit the ground. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke for you, buddy. Being high on water.
I wound up Have you ever seen the TV show or the movie SWAT?
I've seen bits and pieces from it on YouTube, but I haven't ever gotten to watch it. That's the majority of any show anybody asks me. They're like, "Have you seen this?" Like, maybe I've seen this piece and that piece on YouTube, but I haven't seen the whole thing. I have never been able to get shows that I've wanted to watch.
I tried to pull a SWAT member and jump onto the side of my buddy's SUV.
Oh, God.
He didn't realize that I had jumped onto his vehicle. And he was running late for something, so he kind of took off quicker than usual. And he said, I did not realize you were on the side of my vehicle until I just heard smack. He said, your face smacked the glass of my car, and you scraped...
All I can think of right now is your face, two-dimensional, against his fucking window, like... Your lips are pressed up against the glass. Eyeballs go cross-eyed. Oh, man.
Yeah, he said, I had no idea you were on my car until I heard smack. Just the sound of me smacking my face up against the glass and smearing it down the side.
Was he laughing his ass off as well?
Actually, after he felt so bad, he actually felt like horrible about it. That I think it was the Saturday that this happened, and we didn't get home till almost midnight. And, like, my dad told... I wouldn't say midnight. It was probably about 10. But, like, he was at the hospital and was, like, making sure that I was fine. And my dad went and talked to him and said he's fine. They said there's no issues, just a small concussion. He said, you've had a day. Go home, get rest. Like, my dad honestly felt bad for him because he actually got questioned by the police.
Damn. And also the go home, get rest, that's the usual phrasing you hear before you lose your father. That's what I instantly thought of, and I think you might have told me about something that revolved around that with you, and hearing that, it just reminded me of it, and it saddened me.
Oh, that's what happened. That's my regretful moment story.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt and all that. It popped in my head, so I said it so I wouldn't forget it.
But now, that same exact person is, or last time I heard, is now doing jail time. And you wouldn't believe what for.
Do you want to say what for? We're running someone over?
Back in the 90s, or no, not back in the 90s. Back in the 70s, there were two types of mustaches. Porn stash and...
Pedo stash.
There you go.
Otherwise known as Mini Lad. Also, if anybody gets offended because I'm saying that about Mini Lad, it's only what I've heard that got him in trouble, so I'm making jokes about it. If people believe it's not true, go ahead. I'm not going to judge you or try to say differently. I'm just going to keep joking about what I hear about because I'm joking about it and I'm having fun. If anybody has a problem with it, deal with it. Because I'm not bothering anybody's lives. I'm having fun with my friends. So please, enjoy the video if you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, you're always welcome to leave. Anyways, back to your story.
If you don't like it, If you don't like it, go grow a mini stash.
If you don't like it, grow a Hitler stash. Because then at least that way you might be able to be a dictator of something.
I mean, if you got a pedo stash, you're different. I mean, you're already a dick. I mean, you're already a dick. I mean, just get a tater.
Oh. Have you seen that one? Okay, now we're going on to Family Guy like we usually do. I'm glad we found out things to talk about. So, Family Guy.
This is when you know that the people that host. This is when you know that the people that host the Dumber the Dirt podcast definitely have ADHD because they can't stay. It's not just one topic; it's 15 different.
Welcome to the Dumber Than Dirt ADHD. I need to. New name: Dumber Than Dirt ADHD podcast. Because that actually is legit. But nah, I might just leave it as just Dumber Than Dirt. That would be too many words.
The ADHP.
The AD, oh my god. Attention Deficit Hyper Podcast.
The attention deficit hyperactivity podcast. Alright.
Yeah, I probably don't know how to make the actual podcast and make it like legit, so I'm hoping that Dumber Than Dirt will be the name that we're able to stick with and use.
Yeah.
Considering that I don't think anybody else has a podcast called Dumber Than Dirt. There was that one time, though. We'll get back to talking about Family Guy after this. We'll get back to Family Guy after these messages. There was that one time, I think you were there. We were playing Red Dead. And there was this one guy that he was wanting to get into legal trouble because of my because of my posse being called,
I was there.
the West something, or Wild West something.
The Dirt Dumb Stampede.
The Dirt Dumb Stampede. And this guy proceeded to say, "Oh, I'm gonna say bullshit, because my stuff has Stampede." It's like, dude, they give you the option to type shit. Honestly, I'm probably gonna change it back to the Dirt. Well, no, it is the Dirt Dumb Stampede now, but before then, it was something else, Matt. It was something Western, I think, or something
the Western
West.
Renegades, something like that.
No, not Western Renegades. It was something to do with West. We were like the West outlaw Western. I don't know. It was something, right? And this guy just got offended because we're using this name. It's a posse name. A posse name. It's not a clan tag.
I mean, I don't want my posse named that.
Yeah, it's not a clan tag. It's a posse name. It's literally only used to group people together. And he got offended over it. He got offended, Brian. And now back to Family Guy. So that one Family Guy episode that Peter, Joe, and Cleveland. It was from one of the. I'll be honest. It was from one of the racist videos on there. Cleveland, Joe, and Quagmire were black, and Joe, Peter, and Joe, Peter, and Quag were black, and Cleveland was a white man who captured Peter. That's the reference. Peter black, Cleveland white for once. Finally getting payback on you, goddammit, Peter, for all the bullshit you've put me through. It was a budget cut Cleveland, but at least I gave it a shot. Nobody can top Azarus.
No.
He is the man, the legend. Him and Mike
I've got something.
Or Mark Henry, whatever his name was.
I have something that I do want to tell you.
Say.
But I'm not going to do it on podcast.
Okay. Then try to write it down to remember it.
Because I do not remember if I have ever, or you have ever, named the business of which I work on your podcast.
No, we probably haven't. The one you work right now? No. We haven't even done a podcast episode with you having this job you've got.
Yes, but you have videos. You have videos, and I'm not sure whether or not in any of those videos if my business or place of business has been mentioned.
I don't think it would have, because I don't think any of those moments I would have recorded, because I think I asked you prior to that, and then I think we've just pretty much made an agreement to not state your work, I guess. just so in case anybody watches, they don't go to your work and cause trouble or anything. So I don't think there's been any on the channel, so.
Yeah, but I also don't want anyone saying anything on your channel about it.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, I mean, if you were to mention your work, I don't think there would be any, like, people talking anything bad at that, or that what
it's not the work that's the issue. That's what not what we were talking about today.
I'm sorry, now I'm fucking confused.
At work, something that we were talking about at work.
Oh, okay. So it's something, it's just more of a, just, hey buddy, this is what happened at work type thing to talk about outside of the stream. Okay.
I mean, talking about work though, I fucked up today.
Oh boy. What did you do? Tell the people at home. That way some of them can point and laugh.
So have you ever, I'm sure for those of you that have worked in, I'm sure that for those that have worked in retail, I'm sure has possibly done this, or at least know someone that has.
I probably have. I used to have a job.
You're helping you're helping a customer, and you scan items, and you miss an item, and the person leaves with that item.
Oh, I haven't had that. I haven't scanned an item and done that, but I was a sacker, and somebody had put an item in that they didn't scan. So I had to run out there, go to the person, and say, "Hey, we've got to get that scanned."
I accidentally let some guy walk out the door with a $35 box of ammunition. And I think what really saved my ass was that the second I realized of what the fuck I did wrong, I went into the back and I said, "Hey," literally went to my manager and I said, "Hey, I believe I just forgot to scan something, and the person that did it walked out with it. Can we check the cameras and make sure?" And he checked it and he said, "Yep, it's gone." And he says, he told me, he said, "I'll talk to Mark," and because I offered to pay for it because I knew that it was my fuck up, so I offered to pay for it. And he said, "Well, we'll wait for Mark to get back, or wait for the owner to get back, and we'll see what he wants to do."
Every time I hear you say Mark, do you want to know what I instantly think of? My dad. Every time I hear that.
He told me, the manager basically said, "Don't worry." He said, "Don't worry about it." He said, "Just, don't. No matter how much someone tries to rush you, work at your pace." He said, "Don't let people reach across the counter." Because the guy, I guess while I was working trying to get everything in the computer, or trying to get all his receipts and stuff, he reached across the counter and I didn't notice.
Oh, so he basically stole the guns. It's on him as a fuck up. It's not on you.
Well, I think on him he also thought it was the ammo for his gun. And I feel like he probably suspected that I had scanned the fucking ammo.
But he didn't ask.
And so he said, "Just be aware. Be very aware of your surroundings whenever you're working."
I hear you say that. I think of the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy moment. Always aware! And they're on top of something, leaning forward with binoculars, going in a circle. Like the old cartoony type, if you know what I mean.
That's my fuck up story of the day.
Okay. I don't have anything I think that I had fucked up with today. Aside from feeling like absolute hammered shit the past 2 weeks. Well, the past 2 weeks I've been feeling like shit, but it hasn't gotten to where it is like now until now. Well, yesterday more so. And it's my sinuses again. They're just They're kicking my ass. Constantly having to clear my throat, cough and shit. So, that's why I sound like I'm depressed. Just mainly because I am suffering with sinus. Or sinuses, not sinus. And now we're back to being silent, but we will bring up more moments. I gotta try to keep it moving, even if I'm saying something random and not making any sense of it, at least. Back to Family Guy, I guess. So, what's a Family Guy episode that you can name, Matt?
You asked me this the other day. I told you I didn't know any.
Fuck.
Yet you still chose to ask again.
Do you want to talk about what went through your head whenever the grenade hit your character in the chest not last night, it was the night before last in the RP?
What grenade?
You know, whenever I was trying to point my gun, and when I was pointing my gun at your character, I was trying to show my flashlight, and instead I pulled out a grenade, and it hit your plate carrier, and then bounced on the ground in between the both of us, and I said, "We're dead," and then we blew up.
Don't remember that.
When I had you hostage in the RP at Stab City.
Oh, yeah, nice job. Worst fucking criminal ever.
Yeah, I proceeded to blow myself and him up while trying to turn on a flashlight, and then after that went back in there and shot him in the face whenever I was trying to shoot an NPC to its right. I think I even got a chuckle out of him. Even though it was not on accident. It was not on purpose. Fuck. It was not on accident. I wanted to kill you, no. I think I even saw your character look down at the grenade after it had bounced. I don't know if you, like, had your, like, screen and looked down with it or not, but it just, yeah. It took, I always mention it, it took so long to blow up. I think it's mainly just because it wasn't cooked. It just was instantly, like, up against your chest. Hard to believe we're only going on this for 22 minutes so far. Feels like it's already been longer.
Well, it's not a Dumb Dirt podcast without doing the one-word challenge.
Okay, go ahead. Start it off.
My.
Power washer.
That's 2 words.
No, it's 1 word. Power washer. Because you know how power wash is 1 word, and then power washer is an ER. You add ER
Power
to
wash.
it.
Power wash is not 1 word.
Okay, hang on. We're about to educate your ass. Power wash is 1 word. POWERWASH. There's no spacings in power wash. If it was like that, it would be power wash simulator. Matt.
Technically, it is Power Wash Simulator.
Power wash, not power wash. We're really having this argument. Wait, what were you saying?
Power washers
Power washers.
is 2 words.
Oh well. You said the? Is that the word you said? What word did you say? I'm trying to remember that I can say something random, that way it actually gets it moving on, that way we're not stumped.
My.
Green.
Tomato.
Was.
Not.
Ripe.
Enough.
For.
My.
Garden.
Salad.
Dressing.
Garden salad dressing?
Garden made salad dressing. Maybe if you put words, I don't know. The.
Little.
Chihuahua.
Was.
Not.
Being.
Good.
So.
It.
Was.
Taken.
To.
The.
Back.
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 Yard.
And.
Put. What?
In.
The.
Corner.
Okay, I finished that one, I guess. I was gonna say you put in the kennel.
I was trying. Whenever I said outside, I was gonna try to go with kicked over the neighbor's fence. But
You're not gonna
I'm
bite
just
my
saying.
ankles anymore.
I'm just saying, a dog that jumps while it barks is not a dog. A dog that you can drop kick over your backyard fence. It's not a dog. It's a rat.
Okay, James Gregory. It's a rat. It's a rat. There's not that many of these rats left. Good. Oh man, it's a rat. There was another one of the James Gregory moments, and he was on a fuck. God damn it! Now I can't barely remember the story. Fuck! I have to watch it on YouTube to remember it. Oh, talking about the Sully movie and all that. It's like a jumbo jet was taken out by birds. It was birds, not a deer, not a balloon, not a kite, a fucking airplane. Taken out of the sky by birds. I can't remember the actual thing, but it's like you wouldn't.
There was a guy.
You wouldn't get told when you leave the house. Watch out now! They're birds. Oh, fuck.
There is one guy. He's a comedian, or was a comedian, a long time ago.
Well,
It was funny though because this comedian started out as a fucking pastor.
Right shit, that shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray, lizard shit, fuck!
And then he became the most vulgar comedian ever.
And his name was Nacho Libre. And Nacho Libre wears stretchy pants. If it was Nacho Libre in the Jack Black movie, I don't remember what his name was for his character. Feels just like yesterday this area was clean. But Matt, where are you taking us with that story? You just mentioned it, I think, and then just pretty much left it. Hello?
Welcome to my ADHD.
Oh. Well, at least we can both fucking relate to that, because in the next Family Guy, Nah. So what are you working on right now down there? What are you cleaning? Where are you? Are you even cleaning? Oh, never mind. There you are. What you doing? God damn it! Climb the fucking ladder!
Sam Kinison, I believe.
How to come up here and do your job for you.
I'm looking this up. Fucking.
Looking what up? Sounds like a spirit box. Because of the way the video was cutting out. And if nobody knows what a spirit box is, it's a way to communicate with spirits.
Okay. Yeah. Do me a favor, or I guess you can't because you're
Say
live streaming. Never mind.
what? Well, I mean, we could probably end this stream here because it would make a good enough fucking probably watch time for a podcast episode. We're at 30 minutes. So, I mean,
Okay.
if you want to end it here, we can. Oh, hey, real quick, before you do, though, go to your store on this. There should, like, open your store, Matt. There should be a nozzle head. I don't know what it would be called. Oh, I could open stores. Oh, I can't do anything, but there should be a nozzle head of some sort that has, like, 3 sprayers on it. If you can find it anywhere. I don't know if it's like a money buyable or if it's an in-game buyable. But there's a nozzle and it has like 3 sprayers up and down. And you can do it like that, I guess. And it's like, it's pretty cool. I'd seen the Vanos crew use it and I don't know what it is. But I wanted us to give it a shot and use it and see in case it's a good one. And then once you end up figuring that out, then I'll have the stream/podcast episode end, and then have you say what you usually say at the end of it before we do it. So just let me know once you've looked in the store and once we're both good to go to.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, you want to do your thing? Matt, say your last word that you would say real quick. I fucked up already. Those of you that enjoyed this live stream, please be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. If you don't lose track of mind or whatever you were saying like I do, please leave a like. Matt, say what you would say at the end of the video. That way I don't have anybody else have a stroke listening to me.
Take a look at my enormous penis.
Okay, I'm going to jump off of the playground now and fail to do that. Catch me! I forgot. It wasn't a normal video, so I went to jump off of the thing. And as I went to jump off of the thing... Okay, well, I did... Okay, the stream's still going because I wasn't able to end it. I'm looking at you now. I wasn't able to end the stream because, oh, I don't know. I thought I was recording a normal fucking video! Ah!
Well, do me a favor.
What? It's still going, so...
Make sure this live stream is under adult only.
What do you mean under adult only? My setting is always set to the no, it's not for children.
Good.
Yeah.
Because you know how I just realized how bad it's gonna be for a child to watch this fucking live stream and just hear, "Take a look at my enormous penis."
Their fucking mother or father is gonna walk in and be like, "What are you watching?
Okay.
Nothing.
See,
Nothing."
okay, see, in my defense, that right there is part of a song called "My Enormous Penis," and it's supposed to be a funny song.
Well, I don't think you need to worry about defending yourself because, I mean, we have the right to say whatever we want to say. It's not like we're going to be the one person on Johnny Test like the officers that go, "I blew up Malaysia," after asking, "Why are you a police officer?" It's like, it's not going to be one of those random moments. We're fine. God, I kind of want to keep the stream going now. Somebody randomly joined, but they had left, so I don't know if our humor was too much for them. Or if it was a child and all they heard was Matt going, "Take a look at my enormous peen, bleep."
And the trouble start melting away.
Oh my god.
Take a look at my enormous penis.
Yeah,
And
fuck it, I'll keep the stream going for a little bit. Already fucked up the
I
outro
gotta
anyway.
sing and I dance when I glance in my pants. I got a feeling, got a sunshiny day. I take a look at my enormous
I hope we don't get
penis.
copyright claimed. Well, I don't think we will because there's no instrumental. It's just you basically doing a vocal of it, but eh. Yeah, continue if you'd like.
Penis and rumble, don't keep melting away.
I mean, it can't be any worse than our Mr. Brightside 18 plus parody.
True.
Stroke. getting out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a stroke. How did it end up like this? It was only a stroke. It was only a stroke. We're not doing that all over again.
I can barely feel my face, and I'm smelling burnt toast. It's
Oh
only
my
a stroke.
God.
It's only a stroke.
Oh my fucking God. Gently turn this section to the sea. Going to hell for this joke.
Hark the hair lip angels sing, Gorky.
What? my brain don't work.
Your brain never works.
I know! And I graduated high school!
How? It's a fucking shocker.
It's a shocker! It might be all the TBI I have from how many times I've fallen on my head. I've busted my head open in kindergarten, I had a TV fall on it.
See, I had a busted head open. I've had my head busted open as a kid. But it wasn't because of how many times it was dropped. It was because I was someone across the room.
Well, I mean, only time anything got thrown across the room was the time when a Buzz Lightyear was strapped to our ceiling fan. You know, the one you would get out of a toy from McDonald's? We had one of those strapped to our ceiling fan, and I woke up one morning, walked in there, everybody is awake, waiting for my ass to wake up. I walk in, and Buzz is going around on a ceiling fan, and I'm watching him. The string snaps, Buzz goes flying, and hits me directly in the fucking eye.
Yes. Fucking yes.
I remember that so vividly because afterwards, I'm not gonna lie, it felt like I got hit by a flashbang. I was dazed and I was wondering where the fuck Buzz came from. God damn, he proved Andy wrong. He proved Woody wrong. He can fucking fly. But it's not flying though, it's falling with style.
This isn't flying, it's assaulting with style.
This isn't flying! It's physical, it's, what would it be? It wouldn't be physical assault, it's, this isn't flying, it's battery with style.
That's right.
But I can remember that. There's so many other memories I can randomly remember. Like once, the very first thing I could ever remember in my life, I was in my house, standing in the middle of my house, and there was one of those robotic robotic mice, and it had like voice lines. It would say shit, and it would speed around with its little wheels. For some reason, I was absolutely terrified of this mouse, because one of the voice lines was, "I'm gonna get ya." So my little mind, thinking as fast as I could, heard that and went, "Ah!" and just decided to run my little ass to my mom and dad's room and cried like a little bitch about a toy mouse that I was scared of. And I am very loud when I screamed, but this is the energy you get from my channel. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. I'm putting more of myself into my videos. You've got to see how I actually am, as energetic as I can be. This is for fun! Which is weird, because it's the only place I usually do it on live streams. But I think it's mainly because it's live streams, I don't gotta worry about saying anything too bad, because it's a live stream. It just automatically uploads. What are you doing, Matt? Where are you at?
Looking at shit.
Oh, brother, where art thou? I
I
haven't seen that movie either in a long time, or at all. I think I've seen it probably.
sorrow is day. I have made him come sorrow. I've seen you.
Okay, now it sounds familiar. Because that song. You know what's weird?
I had
They've
a
got
friend
all
named...
those benches over there, but none of them can be cleaned. I mean, like, I kind of want to... Oh, shit. Never mind, I just fell... Hello there.
Well, there.
Another happy landing.
I have a friend named Rambling.
Well, I got friends in low places. There was one of those you did back in the day. I just can't remember what you had said when you did it. Oh, wait. It's all my friends have hip replacement. All your bull riding buddies. May Lane Frost rest in peace, though.
My
By the way,
buddies
if
and
we're both
me.
using the white sprayer, we're gonna have to go back over all of this again.
My buddies and me. Once wild and free. Now we ain't doing so great. Used to run wild, run and live on the town, but now we're all in bed by 8.
Get out of my way, bitch!
Our parties are over. We're sober. Instead of our glass of champagne.
Alright, so green does not work, so yellow is the definite resort.
But all we ever do is complain. Is all my friends.
Why'd you get quiet all of a sudden? You went, 'cause all my friends...
As we slipped in and
Okay, well,
fell
there he
in the
goes.
garage or basement, we're frail.
Because we slipped in, fell into a garage or basement 'cause we're overweight. But we'll be okay. Weird Al Yankovic's parody of it. Why are you getting so quiet, Matt? Speak! Speak!
Your.
The fuck? Little. I guess we're doing one word game. We're all over the
Dick.
fucking place. Your little dick was...
No.
Surprise!
2.
My...
Brother.
I know where you're... I knew you would go with mother!
I said brother.
Oh, oh. Oh, dear God.
Oh, got a joke for you.
Oh, no. Go for it. Got a joke for you. Gets quiet. Is that the joke? Am I abandoned?
So, farmer brings home a rooster. Brings home a brand new rooster.
Wait, you told me this yesterday, didn't you?
No, I told you about a bull one.
Oh.
But a farmer comes home with a brand new rooster and he takes it over and puts it in the pen. Or he brings it over to the barn and lets it out.
Starts stroking the cock.
The new rooster walks over to the
Cocks for chickens.
one that's been there for a while. And he says, "Your time's over, old man." He says, "This is my farm now." And the older rooster says, "Hold on." He's like, "There's a rule at this farm. The only way to be the new head of the farm, you have to win he says you have to win a one-lap race around the farm." He says you have to win. Whoever wins becomes the new, head of the ranch. And he says, "Okay, fine." He says, "I have no issue beating you." And so they line up, and the older rooster looks at him and says, he says, "We both know that you'll beat me, no problem. I just ask that you at least let me win with some dignity. Allow me to go just a little bit ahead of you." He says, "You'll catch up to me in no time." And so, of course, the new rooster fucking agrees. You know, so old rooster takes off, and eventually the new rooster takes off, and it's about the halfway point, and he's catching up. Get around the last corner, and that new rooster's right behind him. Then all of a boom, farmer shoots the new rooster dead. And look, farmer drops the gun down and says, "Well, shit, that's the third gay rooster this month."
I was not expecting it to go there, but I had the feeling that one of those roosters would have either gotten shot or sold because they're autistic. And I can say that because I'm autistic. I'm defending myself for the joke I made about myself.
So that means the old rooster still is the old owner of the
The only familiar story I've got about that type of farm type life story is some of my grandpa's, and that is whenever I was younger, I always had the fear that I would get spurred. Well, turns out that fear was logical, but now that I know what spurring's like, it's not that bad at least. Except for the first time, because I got spurred at my dad's house instead of my grandpa's. A place I would never expect to get spurred. But he had chickens up there, and it was during a 4th of July where, frankly, some shit happened I'm not going to re-mention. But it happened on that 4th of July. The next day, after the fireworks and all that, I went outside in the chicken coop. And I think I was going out there to check the eggs or something, or do my morningly stuff that I would do at my dad's around that time. I go inside, nothing different. Rooster's pissed. He is pissed the fuck off. Did not like the fireworks. I go in, get spurred. My first time being spurred, I reacted like a little bitch. I didn't know what was going to go on. I thought I was going to get infected. So I was just like, is this going to be fine? I mean, they were covered in mud and chicken shit. I mean, I got to wash it off. But Dad was just like, yeah, it'll be fine. And it was, so. But I guess I just figured I'd mention that. It's nothing too fancy of a story, but at least it's something. It's probably the shortest story ever. Is this the only area we have left to clean, by the way? Because you're behind me, aren't you?
I'm on the roof.
Oh, okay. So then you're right above me. I'm watching off this one side over here. I guess I'll end this live stream once we finish this level. Just so it's actually, like, a complete level. So if anybody does watch it, they'll hopefully watch until the end and enjoy the process of it getting cleaned. It's going to be a lot longer of a podcast episode than intended, but hey, we're still talking, so that's good. How's it looking on the roof up there?
Alright.
Do you want to well, if you wanted to, you could mention the old DayZ story, or the whole shotgun shell one. Do you want me to tell you about my bear encounter that I had last time I played DayZ?
The one where you only had a pistol and no ammo?
No.
Or you had no ammo, I mean?
The one where I ran out of ammo.
Yeah.
So, I did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been on it that much during this month because of it just being December, I guess. So I just haven't played that much of DayZ because I didn't know what was going to be going on earlier in the month, if there was or not. And then we got New Year coming up, so more than likely I'll probably try to hop on guard duty on the DayZ server. I'm just letting you know in case you ever want to end up joining into it at any point later on in the month.
So I haven't been removed yet.
Well, I don't think you would have. I mean, I need to get on. That way they know I'm still trying to. I haven't been on it that much because of the December. And then also I tried to get on the past like 2 to 3 nights. And every time that I would try to get on it to do the guard duty, like to hop on, I usually have my Chromebook, my phone, and then my system all on the internet at once. Because that's how I usually do it. I'll have my Chromebook set up for the main whitelisting process, like looking at the whitelist like chat to see who's put their name where and all that. Well, whenever I go to do this shit, the internet, without fail, every single time I go to do it, decides to fuck itself. Surprised it's not doing it right now, depending on what time it is. Let's see. It's 11. It did it at around like 3, because I was on at around 3, because I couldn't get sleep. So I figured I might as well give it a shot. Somebody had just typed something in whitelist chat. I was like, perfect. I could hop on here, get this person whitelisted, probably stick around a little bit longer. Went to go and turn on the Chromebook, got it turned on, Discord wouldn't load. Turned on the PlayStation, connection issue. So then I had to end up trying to sort that out, which is fun. And you can hear anything in the background, it's my family members. But I pretty much just ended up watching YouTube for the next like 3 hours, and then eventually got tired because all I could do was watch YouTube. If I would have had a game to play or thing to do, I would have been able to keep myself awake to fix my sleep schedule. But I got tired of waiting for the internet. Sat there watching YouTube on my phone. There's stuff in these cracks that I'm trying to get. The only needs one letter. I want to play that, but I don't want to play it on the stream. So I don't want to get copyrighted in a bad way. Alright.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, I'm still live streaming. I told you I was waiting until we were finished earlier. I just made the decision to have us finish this. We didn't say anything too bad yet. I don't think, at least. I mean, there's people that's probably said way worse shit than what we're saying.
Yeah.
Alright, is the slide cleaned? Slide's cleaned. And then... oh, we're almost completely done. What's next? Monkey bars.
No, you gotta stay up here, baby. I can't chase you tonight.
Give me a second, you guys. Give me a second. Had to say goodnight to my mom. And then keep my nephew from going downstairs with her. That way she could actually sleep. Hims wants his Nini. That's what he calls mom. He calls my mom Nini. And Hims loves his Nini. Oh, hey, we're missing the bench. Right below you. It's the one thing we didn't clean yet, apparently. And I think it's the last thing. Well, no, monkey bars. How are the... oh! Vertical thing is cleaned. Monkey bars apparently still have something on them. I don't know where. Oh, no, it's... okay, no, they're complete. Okay. Yeah, those chairs right down there. I'll choke you with your own sweater sleeves. Come on. Okay, that's done. Alright, time to pause and see what else. Floor at... we missed the floor edge, I think. I like the fact how I ended up meeting up with the ball again. Also, is it just me, or whenever I see this, doesn't it remind you of, like, the Mickey Mouse logo? Like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse type.
Yeah.
From like up above, it literally just looks like the Mickey Mouse ears. Tower roof. I'm so confused then. Like, is it... So this
The
tower
ones
roof is...
that
The ones
the
that have the
ones that
white
have
bar are not
the
done.
ones. What?
Wait, no.
The ones that have the bars going through it have already been completed.
So this roof right here is not done. Right over here.
Where?
That's one. And then there's some on this roof somewhere. I don't know where, though. It's harder to see on this yellow roof, too, so... Because it won't let you do, like, the outline and see shit. On the top, at least, it's a bit difficult. You got the climbing pole cleaned. Now an entertainer shouldn't catch a... Never mind. That joke was a bit tart. Well, then this one is clean. What the fuck? This yellow roof is appearing clear, like it's not white. It's not like how the floor, when you look at the floor has a white bar. Some of the stuff up here is still on the non-clean bar. Oh, right here. Okay, I think I see what it is now. Hang on one second. Alright. Where is... I'm trying to find these pieces. Because we're missing... blue floor circle. So...
Blue floor circle has been fucking done.
Blue floor circle's done, fucker.
It shows, dude. Yui left halfway through this, so everything that we have done previously is white lined.
So do I have to leave in order for it to be complete?
No. There's still shit on here that needs to be cleaned. Like tower vertical struts, tower trim, tower support struts.
I thought everything
Tower
looks like
support
it's
struts.
good though now. And I'm not seeing any more, like it's not showing me the yellow. Okay, here we go. Here's some yellow. The glowing. Now I found some. Let's see. Where is... Okay, now I see. These little things. We missed them. Slide guard. That's done. I hate how slow we turn. Alright. That part's done. So the struts are the little middle pieces in the middle. And is there any behind me on this one? Also, I think they have already come out with like another God of War game or something. Because I saw that Jacksepticeye was already, I think, recording it. Where is this last bit? There must be something we missed. I don't know where, don't know how. Where is it? I'm gonna turn into Firefighter Fenton, goddammit. Okay, well, I guess my shit's just glitched and I can't see where any of it is on, like, the top left part. Anything on the dinosaur? No. I don't know. I'm going to save this video here, though, or live stream here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. Now Matt can finally say his actual word at the end. Go for it.
Fuck this shit.
I pressed the wrong button. I'm ending it. I'm not doing it over again. Oh, somebody just joined. Well, sorry that you joined at the last second. If you want to rewatch the stream, you can. I'm just now getting it ended, so we will see you in the next one.